Hello again. Welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, a sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Welcome back. It's been a couple of days. It's been a busy couple of days here on the home front, and we'll see what happens. I actually have the window open behind me. It's supposed to get into the mid-70s today, so it's an extraordinary day, and I may make this kind of short. We'll see, so I can actually get outside and enjoy the spring-like weather. So how has your weekend been? I hope you have taken time for yourself. I hope you have remembered to bring yourself back into the state of calm and into the state of presence and to the state of I am. And I am is the recognition of all that is, that we are not alone, that we are indeed connected, and that the great I am is the higher consciousness. I hope you've been able to spend time nurturing that inside of yourself. Especially, at least here where I live, the next few days are supposed to be absolutely extraordinary. So it's a wonderful time to get outside, get grounded. Get your fingers in the dirt, your toes in the dirt. Just get connected to Mother Earth so you can feel that support. As we get into mid-March, holy mackerel. I mean, it's only the 10th right now, I guess. Pardon me. Had to switch it up today to Gatorade. I know, but I was feeling really dizzy. It was, one of those weird things where I'm thinking it was dehydration or whatever. The electrolytes and that really helps me so that I could go, okay, I can function again. Anyway, whatever. So, I was saying the Ides of March are upon us. Whatever that means to you, whatever you make of it. I know I've even been tuning out a lot of YouTube lately, because a lot of my people that I really count on, I think they're taking like little breaks as well. Like I took a couple of days break, even though I was working. I think everyone's just needing to like step back a bit, get perspective, and remember that we create out of whatever energy we are in. So how can you possibly create peace if you're not experiencing peace? So that is why the broken record is do whatever you can, whatever works to get yourself back into that state of calm, into the state of peace. And for me, it is all about being in the present moment, being grounded. In the present moment, that's really all you can experience is the peace and the calm. And then you bring in that beautiful cosmic gold energy. And I love it. So I love it. I'm listening to the birds outside. That's so sweet. This morning, interesting. In my dreams, I was holding a bluebird, which we have a couple of bluebirds that come to the window. But in this one, I was just holding the bluebird and I was talking with it and all that, and kept trying to let it go. And eventually, I think it flew away. I don't know. But it was a very close feeling with the little bird. And then this morning when I got up, I'm not sure if he crashed into the window or maybe a hawk had him and crashed into I don't know, because I didn't see any little prints on the windows downstairs on the door. But it was a little male junco was just right there in front of my door. And I was just, oh no, but I saw him breathing. And his little eyes were closed, but he was breathing. And so I was like, it's okay, little friend, it's okay. And I know to just let them be. If it was cold outside, I may have put on some gloves and put them in a box with to keep them warm. But it was warm enough outside, so I know to just leave them alone. And I, put the bird seed out, and I put a little bird seed in front of him. Didn't touch him or anything. And thankfully, I was doing a lot of praying, sending healing energy, and thankfully in about 15 minutes, when I was checking on him, he was kind of up, looking around, but fluffing his feathers. So I was like, oh, he's going to be okay. And then when I checked about 10 minutes later after that, he'd flown away. Can guarantee what condition he's in, I don't know, because oftentimes that happens. A bird can crash into your window and they can sustain brain injuries, and they can fly away, but they're not okay. I'm hoping that he was okay. Another reason to, if you have any way of putting things on your windows so that the birds don't run into them, we can prevent bird strikes as much as we can. But I'm choosing to look at it in a positive way, and just the miraculousness of nature and the healing, and saying, oh, sweet little thing, thank you for being okay, and thank you for flying off. One of his buddies did come up and check on him while he was still dazed. You see that with cedar waxwings and other birds, when they will come and they will check on it. Crows will do that as well. Crows will even have circle up and have a kind of a funeral for their fallen buddy. They're remarkable. Yeah, nature is remarkable. Don't know exactly why I went on that tangent, except to get outside if you can, and get grounded, and find the peace. We don't know what's going to happen. We cannot predict. So the best thing to do is just to stay centered and create from peace inside of yourself. If you want joy, create the joy, and then create the future out of the joy. But we can only create out of the energy that we are experiencing. So please remember that, because I did go and do my retailing thing for a couple of days at the bird place, and it was a wonderful time. But every time I finished, especially by the end of the second shift, I was like, oh yeah, this is why I don't do retail anymore. First of all, it's exhausting because you're on your feet constantly and running around and hefting these 20-pound bags of seed and restocking and doing all that stuff, which is great. It's a great physical thing. And it's also emotionally and mentally very taxing, because the different energies that come in. Most of the people that came in were extraordinarily positive and wonderful. So that was very, very lovely, but also very, very exhausting. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I know where I was going with that, was that in speaking with some of the people there, if they bringing it up, what I was aware of is, again, I think we broached it on like 2 videos back, about those who, may be like-minded but are stuck in the groove. They're stuck in the worry. They're stuck in the fear. They're stuck in the, oh my God, I know we're going towards World War III. I just know it. And I finally had to stop and say, hey, you think what you want to think, that's okay, but how can you create peace if you're in a place of war, if you're in a place of separation? I said, I am choosing to believe in humanity. I am choosing to believe that the light will prevail, that good will prevail, that, yeah, we're going through some really rocky, awful times. And my reality that I am choosing to create is one of peace and love, compassion, understanding, And I am going to come back to that place as much as I can so I can create that for myself, for my family, for others. So I urge you to do the same. Okay, I don't know how long I've been rambling, but I do want to go ahead and draw an oracle card for some guidance. Let's see, glasses on, invoking for the highest and greatest good of all concerned, and this is for entertainment, spiritual purposes only. And who wants to speak to me today? I think this is the deck that popped out. Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light oracle card. Let's see what messages there are for us today. As we call ourselves forward into the light, I ask. The light of protection fills, surround, and protect. Has to be a pure, open channel of truth and wisdom for the highest and greatest good of all concerned. Whoa, kind of threw everything there. Well, let's see if we have enough time for this. Well, it's 3 of them, and this is kind of neat. The ones that seemed to pop out. Okay, let's start with the first one that popped out. It's exactly what we were just talking about. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And again, what you focus on, you create, creating out of the positive energy. Look at that. Birthing a new age. It is unfolding. The future is unfolding. We are responsible for how we create and what we create, and to let go of the limitations, to let go of the worry. This is just so beautiful. This expanse. It's again the all of the beings of light around us to assist us as we create, and to please hold that focus and do not lose hope. We are birthing a new age. And remember, being in the birth canal is painful. Birthing something new can be extraordinarily painful, and it requires patience. Let's see. Where is this? Maybe I'm not supposed to find it. Here it is. Maybe that was the hint. Just go with your intuition, Dee Dee, huh? Let's see what Rebecca says. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. That makes sense with what we're going through. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age, and right now we're in a transition period between the ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new one to rise. It's like driving into the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, and using our intuition as the compass. You are part of a soul group that has been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, Essenes, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, this is beautiful and right in line, because birthing a new age, birthing a new world. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations. Divine plan, again, birthing this new age. We are the column of light. We are seeding what is possible. The ground is fertile. What are you seeding it with? Are you seeding with optimism and hope, compassion and love and unity of the highest consciousness? We are laying the foundation for the new world. There is a divine plan. We are part of that plan. So continue believing, continue reaching for the stars. Oh, I love this so much. It just feels so loving, so protected. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Action? No. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. A beautiful confirmation. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being. Wow. Dreaming a new world into being with the Christ consciousness. Knowing that they would not see the glorious end results, they continued to dream it. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in this divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not more worthy than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we are incarnated to share. And Anna is gathering us all to remember and to surrender to our part of the plan. Oh, may the seeds of light be within me, be revealed, And may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Oh my goodness. And of course, perfection. As we are laying the seeds, it's all part of the divine plan that leads to the awakening and to energetic upgrades. A no way of being. The integration of these new energies, because there have been major energy shifts, alchemization, light codes, the new way of being on the energy level. The surrender to the awakening. These are really powerful. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing. They're changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may feel that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling the Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world. Or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat this activation. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, and to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. All about birthing new ideas, new birth, new age, knowing that those who have gone before us have set the seeds. The seeds have been planted. We are still planting more, and we are giving birth. We are awakening to the new energies. It's an extraordinarily powerful time to be here. I don't know if you can see those or not. Spring. Spring is in the air. And spring portends changes. The world is changing, the consciousness is changing. We are a part of it, and we are divinely protected. Trust that everything is playing out exactly as it is supposed to play out. Trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Remain grounded, centered, breathing deep, connecting with soul like others. Remember to play. Please remember to find the joy and create out of the joy. Planting those seeds literally in the garden. Go out, feel the ground, hug the trees, play your music, dance. As always, do not get sucked into the drama that is playing out around you. I always remember someone telling me, you know, you're the playwright, you can choose what kind of play you're going to be in. Is it going to be a drama? Is it going to be a comedy? Is it a romantic comedy? You are the playwright of your own play. We are creating the story right now. And I would encourage you, I would encourage all of us to create the serenity, the love, the peace, the joy, the harmony, the play, the innocence, and to let others have whatever they're having. Everybody's path is different. Everything is good. But if somebody that you're associating is choosing to create this incessant drama and angst and all that, you may have to turn off the channel, let them do their own thing, and you focus on you. It's not being selfish, it's called self-care. And right now, we need you to be healthy and balanced and in alignment with your highest good, so that we can create this new world. Just like driving in the fog, just trust the universe that our path will be illuminated for us, and be of service to yourself, to each other. Give from your heart. I like to say, I will to will thy will. I ask to be of service. Place me where you need me, so I may be of service. Alrighty. I think I've rambled long enough, but I will be back. And please remember to like, subscribe, share. Let's grow this community. And keep the faith. Take care of you. I will check back with you soon. All right. Blessings be. Namaste.